What's up, guys? I got kind of a unusual one for you today. So this engine right here, I pulled this out of a car for a guy. Basically, he showed up at my house, and the post mount, this right here, was broken off of his block, and he drove it in like that. And as you can see, it had already been thread serted before in all the holes, and it's really bad. I'll show you, but basically the plan is today is that I'm gonna attempt to fix this, and I'm gonna take you guys along for the journey. Whether this works or not, I don't know. Stay tuned to find out. Okay, so here you can see the damage. Yeah, this one, totally foobar. Threads are totally gone, block is broken. This one, cracked. I actually just got done heating this first. It was actually, this whole piece was like kind of pushed up. I heated it, just tapped it back into place with a hammer. The plan is I'm gonna weld this one and then attempt to rethread it. This one actually had a thread stud in there that was still mostly good, but I yanked it out anyway because I knew I needed to weld this. This bottom one, I think, might be the hardest one to do. This one, you can see the threads are totally screwed. It's all wallered out. It's gonna be really difficult to do this one because I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to get weld into there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start with this one and go from there and see what I can do. So I discovered something fun while I was trying to clean that. It's like totally broken. I thought it was just like cracked here and then bent up. No, it's totally broken. So I gotta weld around the whole freaking area. This is, yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Well, so far it is just as hard as I thought it was gonna be. This thing is so porous and there's so much shit in it. It's like impossible to clean. I mean, I think I got a decent enough weld up on the top here. I can't get back in that corner over there. I have to be left-handed, and like I tried it with my left, I just can't get in there, but I think it'll be good enough. Realistically, I think it's probably close enough. I might try drilling it and see kind of where we're at. Well, that's not gonna work. Yeah. I put the drill bit in there, and it just kind of fell in there, and the tap, yeah, it goes in a decent amount before it even, hits any resistance. So that means I need to add more metal on the entrance to this. For sure, I think I need to add some up on the top because you can tell it's kind of sparse up there. Yeah, we're gonna add some more and see if maybe I can get it to work. Well, I grinded this down so it was flat, and then I welded just a little bit on there, grinded it down, whatever. I put a tap through there. It's grabbing a few threads here, but like on the top, there's just not enough. I don't know, guys. I don't know how I'm gonna fix this one. Because where I'm at with it now, after welding a whole bunch on this one, what I ended up doing is I put a thread stud into this one. Even though this hole's still jacked up, I put a thread stud in there, basically so I could bolt this up. I bolted this up and then ran a drill bit through here so it was centered. Then I put a thread stud in here. So now this one's done. This one I'm gonna have to pull this back out. And then this one I started working on. You can kind of see I started working on filling with aluminum, obviously, just going in here welding a little bit at a time, trying to fill this in. So I'm just trying to work my way out to here, and then I'm just gonna keep going until I can fill this whole section in. And then I'm gonna do the same thing, bolt that up, and then I can drill a hole through, and then yeah, tap it and run a thread stud in there, and hopefully it'll work. It's getting there, guys. Just a whole lot of weld, clean, weld. It's getting there though. I definitely got some more. I mean, I got probably at least another 1/4 inch I need to add to the top of that, and then grind it down and drill holes and all those things, but it's getting there. Yeah, there we go. I was able to finish that one up. I just basically I used the mount as a template. Essentially, I had those 2 bolts on there. Then I was able to drill it, so then the hole was perfectly straight. Then I used the tap, did the same thing, kept it in the same spot, so I was able to tap it perfectly straight. And yeah, it's gonna work out pretty good. And that one, because I was able to weld the whole thing, I don't have to have a thread stud on there, so that one's gonna be pretty damn good. That one's probably the best, strongest hole out of all of them. This one, I pulled the thread stud out of there, so now I'm gonna try and weld as much as I can around the edge to get it a little bit thicker. Then I'll do the same thing, just drill it out and yeah, tap and run a thread stud. And all done. Hell yeah, look at that shit, guys. I welded just a little bit around this edge and then drilled it back out, put a nut stud in there. Everything's good now. That should work. I'm not even gonna worry about cleaning this up because, yeah, I mean, if you run timing covers, you'll never be able to see it. So I'm not too worried about it, so. Hell yeah, guys, got it fixed. I saved B16. There's not a lot of these left anymore, guys. There really isn't. These B series engines are just kind of going by the wayside. So it's nice to, you know, put one back in commission rather than just throwing it away, especially knowing that this engine ran perfectly fine. So yeah, hell yeah, guys. Save the Hondas for sure. But I think that's going to be it on this one. So make sure you do all the things you already know. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. Peace out.